Hey there everyone, this is Sci-Fi going back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3, and in this part we're going to be facing a certain someone that many people don't really like. Of the 4th stratum bosses, they considered this one to be the harder one. For the most part, this is actually really false, and I'm going to tell you about it when I get there. So it's also an extremely short trip to get down there. Just see, I'm just getting down there like really fast. Now I'm going to start using one of my favorite items in the game called the ward chime, and I said I was going to show off the ward chime when a situation like if I was being chased by an FW, the ward chime's great then. But another use of the ward chime just basically decreases the encounter rate and makes it to getting one place to another in a regular team extremely helpful. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite items to bring with me when I dungeon crawl is the ward chime. If I've already run into the many fights and I know I don't need any fight anymore, then the ward chime is a great item to bring with you. Nice 30 steps of pretty much almost no fights. I mean, the encounter rate's still there, but it's so much lower that it's much more bearable. I'm going to use the second one. And it's not that long of a trip down. This is probably one of the shorter trips to get to the boss that I know of in the game. Essentially, all you have to do is just go to the other side. Yeah, it's just really easy to get here. Not much else to explain, let's get to some plot done. As you proceed through the undersea shrine, you notice that the door before you is slightly ajar. Listening carefully, you hear footsteps and a conversation in progress. Maybe the deep ones are worse. Gasp. Utmost caution. And that's the warning that it'll give you that say, hey, doofus, there's a boss here, go get prepared. And that's one thing about Etrian Odyssey that's really nice, is that it tells you when you're about to die. At least like that. The room is really not really important to map. Like, it's mostly pillars. Yeah, I'm just gonna map this later, so let's go through here. As you march through the hall, you discover a faint glow emanating from a mysterious voice. It can only be the teleportation device which the Abyssal King directed you to find. However, the moment you attempt to approach it, you detect an aura of intense menace from behind. Hello? You turn to face it, finding this young man standing there with his katana ready in hand. Hello again. I didn't think you'd really come. It seems we're not to be the Deep City's lapdogs now. Kadra continues to mutter a string of curses as he closes in on you, his katana is held threateningly. You're free to leave, but if you persist in advancing, I'll hold back no longer. With the battle scene inevitable, you ready your weapons when a familiar voice sounds behind you. And then Olympia comes to the rescue! Attempts to shield us, fearlessly taking an aggressive stance. Abyssal King's directive is eliminate all on our path. With these chilling words, Olympia steps forth as Kadra laughs coldly. Oh boy, best brawl of the century. You're no human, I know that much. See how much power you can frame. And they fight. Oh, and don't worry, we have something to deal with. Legendary beast which is brought from the eastern continent. It has power enough to slay you all. Proof of Kadra's words arrives in the form of a beast, coalescing from the smoke. You have no path forward save that directly through this legendary beast. Draw your weapons to slay the beast confronting you. Meet Shin. Of the 4th stratum bosses, Shin is harder only to those who have less knowledge. Karen is really the harder of the 4th stratum bosses, and Shin is really no big deal. Now, to kick off the fight, I'm going to mostly attack, because I really like waiting to see what she does. She doesn't have any elemental weaknesses, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I do best. I'm going to start with I'm going to have Zera pop out a bush and out, so she can deal multiple damage, and Mina will set up the, Mina should set up the Ice Mist, pardon me. Set up the Ice Mist, and you use, and you attack. Let's see how this goes. Now, when it says everyone's ice resistance, that means hers too, so be careful about that. And she went through an attack that did something, but it didn't do anything, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. She has 2 attacks. She has an ice stare-like attack, and she has a demon kind of attack. One is ice and one is pierce. It's not too hard to understand, but to some people, I guess this can be confusing. Mina's going to set out the Eagle Eye, and you're going to set out a Berserker Vow. Breath of Envy. Kiara has been cursed. Lyra has been cursed. That isn't any good. Anyway, she has multiple attacks that will inflict statuses, and as much as we all love statuses. Life for you, Bodyguard Lyra. This is why I love having Party Refresh. Usually I like having it at a lower level so it costs less. So, but for now, Mina's just gonna have to practice getting items to people as they need them. You just start flinging fire since that's my strongest single-hit attack right now that isn't ice. Are we still good on the Ice Mist? Yes, we are. And you start Pincushion, and you get a charge. Anyways, Mina's Pincushion isn't at a high level right now, and this is why we got Ice Mist. So it's no mystery why she's doing very little damage to me, is because I have the Ice Mist out. Let's see, get a party heal. Anyways, Kira's gonna be the main person who's healing everyone off as everyone else at least tries to do decent damage. How's our Ice Mist? Yes, okay, good. I don't think she has anything to negate anything I have, and otherwise with the Ice Mist, I think she's extremely easy to handle. So I'm just gonna... Oh, Devilish Smile, great. Have some Therica Bees on hand is a good idea. Oh, great. Lyra was confused and she had a charge out and the, great. Fire, Therica Bee. We're gonna need this. Oh, yeah, and sometimes she'll get rid of her status ailments, and that's fine. I really don't mind. So, because I can just set up another miss. It's not that hard to deal with. I'll go ahead and use Epic Charge Hellfire combo. Hellfire, Epic Charge. You use Epic Charge. Anyways, don't come in here with Absolute Zero, because she, with Ice Mist up, she's gonna resist Ice. Are you setting up another Ice Mist? You are. You get another charge out. So anyways, just spamming Ice Mist is gonna help me live through this really easily. As I said, this boss just isn't threatening to me. Many other people, it is an extremely threatening boss. To me, it is really not that bad. She's a pain to go all the way through, but otherwise, what's there to fear? Therica Bee. No, I'm saving the Therica Bees in case, Kira gets it. You keep the other charge anyway, and you start... No one needs feeling, you use Pincushion. Wait. Yeah, you just use Equine. And you use Sky Barrage. Okay, that does a Pierce damage attack that heals her, which is great. It's really easy to get rid of it, from my knowledge, because it's really not that hard. You Bodyguard Kira, yeah, the Ice Mist is still out, that's great. The Ice Mist is going to continue lasting. She can get rid of the Eagle Eyes that I get on her, but she has to waste a turn to do it, so I'm fine with it. You use Fire, you use Fire, you use Pincushion, and you use Indomitable, followed by another Berserker Vow. See how this goes. I really wish Mina's Pincushion was at a higher level. Mina's confused, that's great, and she's her item dealer, so that's really no good. Let's see here. You Bodyguard, you Party Refresh. We don't need Zera killing our own teammates. You Epic Charge, you Epic Charge, you Charge. Ah, I instant death myself. That's great. I love it when I instant death myself. Before I can do anything about it. You Bodyguard Lyra, you Firestar, you Firestar, you. You need to... Oh, great, I didn't bring any nectars. That's gonna be the end of me. Stop... Mina, stop instant killing my teammates! God! That's not any good. If Mina, you can't be killing our teammates. That's just no good. Line Guard. And you Ether Charge. You Ether Charge. This is actually really bad that Kiera and Lyra are dead. Because Mina loves instant killing things. And she's almost out of health. And if I get a loss, that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna cut back into the point where she has about this much HP. That way we're not doing anything, we're not wasting any time. You Supply, Amrita. So for now, I guess we keep the Zera in the front row alive, we'll be fine. The status effects seem to be missing, that's good. Just keep ethic charging my way through this, and I think I'll be fine. I don't think there's too much left she can do to me. How are we doing on Ice Mist, though? The main reason is the Zeras are able to evade it. Life Ray has pretty much immunity to it, and Mina has great evasion. Okay, we need to set up now Ice Mist, Mina. You keep Line Guarding. Firestar, you use Firestar. Wait, Mina's alive, so we can use Hellfire. And Firestar. You know what? Yeah. You use Ice Mist. There's not too much fight left, so this should be okay. See how much farther I can get through this. Doing thousands, that's not going to do much because there was no Ethic Charge before it, but that's fine. You use Ethic Charge, you use Ethic Charge, you use Amrita's. This is really just kind of getting repetitive now, isn't it? See? Shin, not hard. Oh, Zera got plagued, that's great. Ow. And it spread. At this point, there's not too much I can do about it. Shin's almost dead, so let's focus on killing her first. Shouldn't really take that much longer. Oh no, my Ice Mist make that totally negligible. And she's down! Only 4 people lived through the fight, but that's really all I wanted to do, was kill her, so... You've discovered a new monster, Shin. Discovered a new item, Chlorophyll. After a pitched battle, you bested the legendary beast. Yay! Shin's gone, and it wasn't that hard. From behind you, however, you can hear ragged breathing from the 2 master combatants. You turn to see Olympia and Kadra facing each other, each suffering from severe wounds. How a machine suffers from severe wounds, I am still not sure. You're stronger than I counted on. You're matched not only for me, but Shin as well. Kadra glances towards you, his eyes betray his realization of his precarious situation. I stand to gain nothing here, and he leaves. You chase our priority to gain control of the teleportation device. Olympia slowly approaches you, her chassis is shattered, and she seems to have difficulty moving. With this in hand, you are capable of infiltrating the royal forest in the depths of Armroad. You must inform the Abyssal King. Do what he asks, help him. I will catch up later. The girl mutters to herself before handing you a key. You might consider this a token of gratitude for cooperation with the Abyssal King. Moon Key. Yeah, we can now go through those moon doors, which is obviously going to be next episode. I'm finished speaking. Do not concern yourself with me. Make your report to the Abyssal King. You can obey the Olympia's directive and report to the Celestial Palace or check the teleportation device. I recommend checking the teleportation device. And as I said, this room is mostly going to be dealt with later in the mapping department. Right now, I want to get my exploration team to get in here to do it. But while this ward chime is still in effect, I'm going to go through the teleportation device. I just mark it with regular downstairs because it leads you to the B-17th floor. And also one of my favorite items, the Porcelain Forest. I really like the music too. It's not my favorite because Forest Stratum took my favorite, and so does the 6th one. Otherwise, yeah, to get, oh boy, how did you leave this room again? It's really hard. What I don't like about the Porcelain Forest is that it's really hard to determine where the walls are. But, okay, yeah, our objective right now is to get over here, and it doesn't take that long to get over here, and while the war time's about to run off. So, once again, the mapping is mostly going to be done with the map team. My dungeon exploration team, because I really want to focus on get a more dungeon exploration attitude when I'm doing it. Right now I'm still in boss mode, and I just finished boss, and I really want to continue plot. Oh boy. Meet the tree rats. We do not really want to face them right now. We got a preemptive, so we're gonna try escaping. Because really, we're not in any condition to be facing even the most simplest tree rats. So, yeah, and also this stratum is an extremely huge fan of bringing back enemies from the previous Etrian Odysseys. Now, as I said, I may have mentioned in the comment section or such before, I actually do not have experience past the first stratums of both of those games. In the case of the second game, the second stratum. The beginning of the second stratum. But anyways, now that we got that down, we gotta get plot down. First, let's start by reviving people, because clearly I want my people revived, and health restored and just get everyone healed, and then we can go to the Deep City, and then we can get the most major plot stuff done. And this is where the true ending stuff gets everywhere! Really, it does. And this is where the true ending stuff becomes most important. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Explorers Guild stuff, and I'm gonna see you guys back down in the Deep City. Alright, let's get some plot done, because I'm still in boss plot mode. Clearly. Locate the teleporter. Now, this is the last quest. If you're doing on-road route, this is the last quest you have to do if you want to do the true ending, because then you have to detour. True ending, you have to detour after you complete this quest. Same with on-road route. If you went the on-road route and you're going for true ending, you complete that mission after beating Kieran, and then you stop. You don't take the next mission after they issue it. We're gonna have to do some other stuff if we wanted to get true ending, which I do. So, run the teleportation device for us. Well done. This is only possible due to your efforts. With this, we entered the terminal phase of the plot to exterminate the Deep Ones. You may accept the new mission when you are ready. Do not accept the new mission when you are ready. That is a death sentence to your true ending status if you do it. I have here another reward for you. In honor of your work, use it to prepare yourself. 1300 in. Nice piece of chunk change. Everyone gains a decent amount of XP. Let me check to see if anyone has anything they want to do. Liefric, what was I working on? Provoke. That's right. Now Liefric has to start getting the parries and blah. Of course. Sarah's working towards the prophecies now? Oh boy. I know, right? So right now I'm working on the stars, and then I'll work on the binaries. And binary fire is going to be the one I work on last, because binary fire is my farm move, which basically I just go to the ants and farm on them whenever I need to. And also that's why she's level 59 when everyone else is in their mid-40s and low 50s. Sarah. Anyways, it's really important that you do not accept that next quest. Since we're still in plot mode and I have the team ready, let's go back down to the third stratum. I'm thinking this through. I'm trying to think this through and see if I can get this checked. We're going to go to the Hall of Conviction. I'm going to see you guys there. Alright, we've returned to the general area of which the Hall of Conviction is. We might run into a fight or two, but that's going to be fine. It's just going to be streamlined, autoed. Especially if it's preemptive. I mean, come on. Anyways, you don't have to worry about a fight. Don't worry about going into another fight after beating Shin / Kieran. But anyways, if you want the true ending, you're going to want to come through here. I'm not afraid of this because of Monarch March. Duh. Go into the Hall of Conviction room. Now that you have the moon key, you can enter his door. Okay. You go to this moon door, and remember, I'm going to cover all the moon door stuff next time. Right now is really just a lot of plot and Shin, so let's... Wow. Wait, was I not able to spell it out or something? Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Okay, let's go talk to the Eldest One. Yay! Use the key you were given to re-enter the Hall of Conviction. The outwardly human yet utterly alien creature is there, staring at you as before. So does you. I had wondered who would disturb me in this place. The Eldest One's rasp grates on your ears, as his mocking manner grates at your pride. I'm surprised you had the stomach to return. Was it your whim to speak to me? How comical. The Eldest One laughs, but his expression suddenly darkens as if remembering something. I love this music. You humans are meat and drink to us. We threaten your entire race, but must it be so? I met a girl once. She spoke to me without fear. I, the eldest one of the Deep Ones. Gutrin. I ask you this, children of man. Do you believe it possible for our two races to live in harmony? The question from this cracked, hoarse voice that seems to echo from the depths surprise you. You are taken aback and honestly unsure of how to answer. Can your race coexist? Answer, yes. The eldest one gives a weary smile on hearing your answer, followed by a heavy sigh. That was the answer I expected. Perhaps I asked the question in hopes of hearing it. The eldest one mutters to himself and points to your pack before continuing quietly. I'm not sure where you found it, but that sky bowl you carry was once mine. It is a crown which gives form to that which is immaterial. What is more, you have even the starry shard. It seems that you came prepared. The eldest one abruptly begins to chant a strange incantation which you cannot clearly make out. Suddenly the starry shard and sky bowl fly into the air. When the shard settles inside the bowl, it releases a blinding light that suffuses the room. Obtain the pea offering. Present that to the whimpering princess. Tell her it is a 100-year-old gift from me. It will put an end to one of my schemes, but on balance, that is not so bad. The eldest one falls silent as it closes its eyes and slowly leans back against the wall. Make haste, should the princess encounter the Yggdrasil-possessed king, a tragic end awaits. Deliver the offering to that pair, and their fate may take a turn for the better. The Deep One opens its scarlet eyes again and locks its glare on you. Children of man, when my powers are again at their heights, man will know true despair. I brand thy palm. When you have delivered the offering, come to me for the princess's sake. As the Deep One speaks, a burning pain flares in your hand. However, when you look at it, you can see nothing amiss. The pain subsides as if nothing happened. You have misgivings about this, but the Eldest One's eyes are closed and its lips silent. You obtain the uncanny seal, which is necessary. You decide to act in deference to the unnerving creature and leave this place. Alright, I'm gonna use Vincent to teleport us home. And let's hurry to the Senatus. Gotta get that to her. Just finished giving my report about you to Flodia. Wasn't much. Told her you began. Let you read it. I get a little tired sometimes, so sometimes you have to read it. Sorry. I understand how you all feel. Well, I'll let you go on your way from now on, for the princess's sake. Talk. Porcelain Forest is a royal sanctuary. Enter your guild's the first exception. Take care not to... Okay. No new missions. Apparently Gutrun is not here. That's great. So hey guys, this has been Life Freak. We got a lot of plot done, and I have essentially finished all the true ending requirements, and it's just a straight path from here on out. So hey guys, this has been Life Freak. As always, I thank you for watching. Next time we are coming to cover the Moon Doors, and then we're going to start coverage of the Porcelain Forest. I'm going to say bye now. Bye.